You're tuned in to Heard from the Horse Mouth.
Dude must ain't get up.
Spokesman flight check. We're number 2 for departure. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin.
Just met dude. Yeah, that's f***ed up, bro. We was in a garage. He must have walked outside to the parking lot. We was in a garage. We heard this but it like they was far away in the parking lot. He must have went to his car or something, bro.
Hey, one thing I'm gonna say is, man, Boosie himself, a real stand-up nigga, man. A real stand-up nigga. I done had the opportunity being around him from years, and a lot of close people that fuck with him for years. I done seen him put a lot of niggas on, you know what I'm saying, for years. I done seen niggas be around him with jury. And no motherfuckers get poked or nothing like that. So the internet trying to say he had something to do with it, I had to totally disagree. Because I just know he just don't move like that. He getting too much money himself. Now, only he can vouch for people that's around him and how much he feeding them. Cause I do know some rappers, they entourages. You know what I'm saying? If you just happen to just research the shit your damn self, you'll see that a lot of these entourages have been places off the courtesy of another artist and get in those places and rob some motherfucker. It's a lot of stories out there about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? All I, when the shit came to my attention, first thing I say, man, come on, Boosie ain't had no shit. Not him, his motherfucking self. Come on. And depending on his nephew, it just depends on, he know how much he feeding him. You know what I'm saying? And what he got going on. Or which nephew he even talking about. It ain't a normal thing for motherfuckers just, it kind of is a normal thing. Certain niggas robbing certain niggas for their jury. But it ain't going down like that.
Dude was finna make a piece for me too.
You see? He finna make a piece. My man's went that networking. That whole motherfucking time. Just networking.
Nah, we went to a concert. Me and Plies had a concert last night.
Now him and Plies had a concert in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Had a concert. So that means he just sliding in and out, getting his paper and moving the fuck around. You meet a lot of motherfuckers at times like that, especially backstage. Motherfuckers you done seen before. But like, hey, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? But can't be accountable for everything every motherfucker do from backstage or anything like that. Because from my understanding, what you'll hear the last little bit of the footage, these are 2 different days. All this shit ain't happened the same day like I thought at first. I thought them boys linked up, fucked around with shooting dice, and then the motherfucker got on his ass after that. You actually talking about a situation where they met him, well Boosie met him, and whoever else met him at a gambling event where they was rolling dice or whatever the situation was. So them linking up the very next day, I'm quite sure Boosie ain't called him like, hey man, come out there and fuck with us, man. We you know what I'm saying? We got a concert. Dude already went out there for the concert. And I still say somebody got him even in that gambling spot. I'm quite sure you just couldn't, the average person ain't even know about the shit. So that was one day. The gambling. Motherfuckers scoping them, that's one day. The second day was when a motherfucker laid down and followed him outside from the concert. Now, I had to go back myself and look myself and see when certain things was posted. Hold on. Cause I definitely want to make sure this shit is right. I don't want no foo me just sit on this motherfucker just talking. I wanna get the shit down to the motherfucking T. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So from what I'm looking at on the ground, the day you seen him in the gray, he was laying there talking to Boosie and to the pictures with Boosie, that was one day. The next day, when he had, you know what I'm saying, all the jewelry on, when he had them 4 chains on, that was from the next day. So I guess the concert night, he went out there to shit on them boys. Okay, that make I understand now, because at first I was thinking I wasn't paying attention to when the shit was posted. So when he was in when Duke was in the gray, that was the time when he laid down and went out there and go fuck with when go fuck with them boys at the dice game. Somebody gave him that intel to even better get there. The next day, like Boosie say for the concert, I'm gonna play it back for you. Boosie said for the concert, the next day him apply, he followed them there. So he was on his own. Ain't no motherfucker, motherfuckers could have scoped him from that night before, but damn, why they didn't get on his ass then? Hey, they probably knew he was there for the concert. Wait on him then. But if a motherfucker seen him at hold on, time out. This shit coming to me now. So when a motherfucker peeped him out at the dice game with Boosie now, that's when they scoped him. That's when they scoped him. From the dice game, like Boosie say, when they was gambling the night before. Motherfuckers done scoped him from the night before. He's in that network and tell people about his jewelry and this and this and this and that. Niggas laid down, followed him, or went go watch him because his page open on Instagram. They went watch him on Instagram. Seeing where the fuck his ass was gonna be, seeing where his ass was at. Because I noticed he ain't post no pictures. Well, damn, he ain't get no chance to post no pictures yet of being at the concert. Somebody else might have those pictures and that shit might be floating around on the net. But as far as him getting a chance to settle in and post pictures that he took from the net, he didn't get a chance to do it. You go look at his gram. So from the gambling spot to the warm up picture, because even from the gambling spot, if you go look at his Instagram, he was in Chicago still with them same clothes on. So when he flew into Houston and he was around Boosie now, he flew in with them clothes on. He didn't even go to the hotel. He didn't check in nowhere. The next day when you see him in a different clothes with the 4 chains, I'm quite sure that's from that night, that concert night. But niggas could have got on him from either place. They could have been on his ass from the time when they was gambling, which I say if they would have got him then though. Like I say, the narrative changing now, because they would have got him then. They would have seen him in there shining, blah, blah, blah. They would have poked him then. No, they waited till the next day. And only way that would happen if they knew he was gonna be there the next day. If somebody gave that intel, so it's a multiple different motherfucking ideas of what the fuck happened. No motherfucker know what the fuck happened. You know, I really ain't trying to pinpoint what happened. I'm just trying to pinpoint and let you know what happened. But all that investigation shit, trying to get motherfuckers locked, that ain't my thing now. That ain't what we do over here. But if it's some shit that's obvious that the internet talking about, we gonna check into it.
Nah, we went to a concert. Me and Plies had a concert last night. Shit must have happened when everybody was walking to the car.
I press that like button.
Hey, the internet, y'all got us all the way up, man. We met that dude, Duke the Jeweler.
Now this Boosie responding after dude been dead, cause I guess motherfuckers done seen a lot of pictures of him with dude, and the first thing they can think is some grimy shit that went on. Boosie ain't having that. They bring that back. Boosie ain't having that. You ain't finna get down on him like that, especially not his little cousin though, a nigga that he brought in the door.
Last night. Shit must have happened when everybody was walking to the car.
Hey, the internet, y'all got us all the way up, man. We met that dude, Duke the Jeweler, the night before. We was gambling. The next day, dude followed us to the concert. When we left out the concert, we under the garage. Dude went to his car by himself and walked down to the parking lot. That's when somebody tried to rob him and killed the dude. What the hell my 19-year-old cousin gonna try to rob and kill somebody? Bro, we getting money, man. And money, that ain't our stilo.
That definitely ain't Boosie Stilo. I want to say that. Now, that ain't his Stilo, and that ain't people that's, that he fuck with Stilo. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see him getting some shit behind some shit another motherfucker did. Cause I know he don't even like that type of attention. He used to be on that type of time, but right now he an OG. He ain't really fucking around like that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be on pictures with niggas and then all of a sudden he just gonna die? No, Boosie ain't going out like that. I ain't gonna let y'all do him like that.
As a boss, I ain't letting that go down like that, man. This dude finna make me a piece.
And we know Boosie like his jury. So if dude was on some shit about some peace and this, hey, go look at Boosie reputation, how he spending 200,000, 300,000 on this. He spends his bread. He love jewelers. I just don't see him doing no goofy shit like that. Well, having something to do with the goofy shit.
So y'all need to kill that. That's bad low, man. Don't put us in nothing with no bad low. It's bad low, man.
It's bad. I know he like, God damn, I stay away from niggas and just stick to myself and don't be in beef, rap beefs and street beefs. And damn, before I even do a concert, I'm out here kicking and meet some motherfuckers and he get killed the same motherfucking day we do a concert.
This shit bad low, man. Straight up, the shit bad low. Kill it.
It's definitely bad, man. Definitely bad. There's a lot of shit going on, especially with Chicago and Louisiana already. This one look good, especially for either teams, because that just be bringing a whole new group of people in to some rap beefs and shit. They ain't even got nothing to do with no real shit. So like I said, I believe Boosie on this. I believe him, and just being around and being amongst them boys, Trill and all them and shit, Mouse, Webby, Turkey Mail, just being around motherfuckers at a point in time, them boys ain't no grimy shit like that, man. Y'all, the internet all fucked up, like you said. Get y'all mind right, man.